Hey, thanks for watching the Fanboy Cantina. In this video, we're going to talk about the Emperor Palpatine Lightsaber, the Tantive IV Hallway, and other Hasbro Pulse reveals. But before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to the Fanboy Cantina. We cover all kinds of things about Star Wars, about toys, about Lego, about Marvel, about G.I. Joe. Join the Fanboy Cantina. We'd love to have you. Okay, on August 21st of 2020, Hasbro Pulse did its live stream featuring Patrick and Emily. We've seen them before on the live streams. And what was nice about this one, there was a lot of attention to the 3 3/4 inch line. First up is the Smuggler's Run version of the Millennium Falcon. So this is the BMF, the Big Millennium Falcon, an update to the Legacy Collection version of the Falcon. And it's got all of the same features, the rotating radar dish, but I think what's most impressive, they've built in a switch that allows you to switch between the original trilogy sound effects and the Smuggler's Run set of sound effects. But otherwise, it's the same Millennium Falcon. It does have an interchangeable radar dish should you want to switch between trilogies. But it's very cool. Obviously, it's really expensive at $399 and change, but it's an impressive piece. Oh, I should also mention it also has the Chewbacca and Hondo Ohnaka action figures along with some Porgs, so that is a difference from the original version. If you're just interested in Hondo Ohnaka will be a separate carded action figure priced at $12.99. Looks very good. It's more realistic, right? So this is the Galaxy's Edge version that you see at the park, not the version that you see in the cartoon. Looks very good. Very nice card as well. Next, it's the Tantive IV Hallway. This thing is priced at $49.99. You can combine multiple sets to build out an actual full-blown hallway because you're only getting half of the hallway for your $50. So if you want 3 of these things, it may look cool, but you know that's $150. So very pricey for what it is, though it's obviously unique. I think many collectors can envision having this thing on their shelves. I love what she did here of bringing the two together, and you can see the diorama she built. That's awesome. Now, in Rogue One, that battle between Darth Vader and the Rebel troopers, that happens actually on Radiss's ship, but it's close enough here. It's really cool to look at. I think it's great. So while we focused here on one side of the hallway, if you look at the other side, that might remind you of something. If you got 2 of these together, you could have Princess Leia and R2-D2 exchanging the Death Star plans. For your $50, you get 1 Rebel Trooper. It has an exchangeable hat or the helmet. Looks very good, looks very articulated. It's pretty nice. But the whole thing is $50. It feels a little pricey for what it is, though it is neat to look at. Now, if you wanted to use that hallway and have a Rogue One kind of diorama, Hasbro is putting out this Rogue One version of Darth Vader. It looks a little off to me. The fabric cape, it kind of doesn't work. I do like the packaging. I do like the carded back. That is neat. Something a little off on the figure for me personally. Unfortunately, that was it for the Vintage Collection. Then they shifted to Celebrate the Saga. And what this is figure sets. You get 5 action figures, but they are the more limited 5 points of articulation figures. It's easy to dismiss these as repacks or repaints, to which it is. But they have made some improvements to the figures. There are better head sculpts. I think this Poe Dameron head sculpt is probably the best one that they've done, which doesn't say a whole heck of a lot, but it looks pretty good. And if you think in the mindset of like a kid, yeah, it's at $29.99. It is more affordable as a choice than if you were to buy individual the Vintage Collection action figures. With Celebrate the Saga, there are some unique figures, or at least droids. You have R7A7. I think that's Ahsoka Tano's droid in the Jedi Order set. You've got OOM-10 in this one. I don't remember the name of this droid, but anyways, yeah, that may provide a little more incentive to buy Celebrate the Saga. I'm probably going to hang onto my wallet for these, though they look pretty good, and it is an attractive price point. Next, it's the Electrostaff Purge Trooper, and this is based on Star Wars Fallen Order, the video game. This action figure is priced at $24.99, available exclusively at GameStop. Looks pretty good. It's got the Electrostaff, and you've got the removable electro features on the ends, and you know, it looks good. They spoke to the Walmart Collector Con, and you know, I'm going to put together a video, I think, about just sort of the mess that happened with the Collector Con thing. But there you go. That's Ahsoka Tano in Season 7 of the Clone Wars, the 332nd Trooper. You also have the Mandalorian Loyalist, as well as the Mandalorian Super Commando. Again, these are exclusives to Walmart. As yet another exclusive, Walgreens will be carrying the Phase 1 Clone Trooper Lieutenant as a Black Series action figure. I'm not sure if it's $19.99 or $24.99. Looks good. Not something that's interesting to me, but it looks okay. The next piece is the Darth Revan Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. What was great about the live stream, I think this is the first time we're seeing a demo video of, or at least a little bit of a commercial for the lightsaber. It's got that removable kyber crystal. You can go from light side to dark side. It seems a little bit more robust in the electronics for this lightsaber. It does this molten glow effect. If you press it against something, it looks really impressive. But I am more impressed by the Emperor Palpatine Force Effects lightsaber. Did not know that this was coming. This was a surprise, I think, for me and many collectors. The Emperor Palpatine lightsaber, I don't think we've seen in this form before. You've got the real metal hilt, and it's got a unique stand. The blade is removable, just like with the Darth Revan piece, and so that allows for some additional display value. It's got this battle clash effects, but it also does that molten glow effect that we saw. It's got also this force lightning effect. So if you wanted to relive the rise of Skywalker for some reason, you could do that with this lightsaber. It looks really neat. I think it's impressive that they even got down to having a different emitter so that it looks nice and appropriate if it's on display, but then it'll also work to accommodate that removable blade should you choose to use it that way. So what do you think? Post down in the comments, what do you think of the Hasbro Pulse Livestream reveals? Do you like the lightsabers? Do you like the action figures? Do you like the play sets? Let us know what you think. Many of these items are now available for pre-order on retail outlets like Hasbro Pulse. Unfortunately, some items are already sold out, like the Tantive IV Hallway and the Hondo Ohnaka action figure are sold out on the Hasbro Pulse site, but you can go to Entertainment Earth or Amazon or Dorkside Toys. Many of those outlets, at least at the time of this video, are still accepting pre-orders. I am most tempted by the Tantive IV Hallway. I think it looks great. At $50, it does make me tap the brakes. It feels a little expensive. You do get that one action figure, but it feels a little expensive, and you're only getting half of a hallway. And that same criticism could be leveled at the carbon freezing chamber, which is already marked down. It hasn't come out yet. And GameStop had it for 25% off at $37.50. And, you know, at $50 for the Tantive IV Hallway, again, feels a little expensive, but it looks great. And yeah, I might jump in on that one. The other really neat piece is the Darth Sidious, the Emperor Palpatine lightsaber. It is expensive at $250, but it does a lot. It's got a lot of features to it. It looks fantastic. It's very elegant, very cool. Well, thanks for watching. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Fanboy Cantina.